Welcome to another edition of Tom's Tokyo Haul. We have another box that arrived from our Tokyo reporter, Spencer, of goodies from the Tokyo Disney Resort, sometimes even from Universal Studios Japan. Here's the box. We haven't opened it yet. We're going to find out what's inside. Let's do it. Of course, before we start, be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more great unboxing stuff. We even have a show called Boxed In on Fridays that unboxes stuff from the domestic park. So check that out. But let's open this up. And of course, we always just use my keys. Lauren usually makes fun of me using my keys to open this, but I'm going to do it anyway. She's not in the room to laugh at me today. All right, the box is open. Let's see what's in here. Oh boy, we have a lot of popcorn buckets. It's been a while since I've gotten any popcorn buckets. Oh, here it comes. Jeez. Wow. Let's start over here. So this is the Monsters, Inc. Popcorn bucket that recently came out in Tokyo. The popcorn goes in the top door here. Boo's little hat that's part of her monster disguise just pops open. This is adorable. How cute. These are rubber. They can bounce around a little bit. And then there are doors just all over the popcorn bucket. Let's go to the tight shot so I can open up these doors. So we're going to open Mike and Sully hiding in this door. And then we've got this side. It's Boo's bedroom. And then there's all these, look at this is ridiculous. Some of these open, I think. Okay. I'm gonna, in the meantime, figure out which of these little doors open. Okay, so after much trying, we did get these tiny doors to open, and there are things happening in these doors. So Celia's hiding up in this one here. There's Celia. We've got, oh, I think I accidentally closed one. That's great. This one just looks in so you could see your popcorn. If you want to see what level your popcorn's at. It's a weird one. We've got Roz in the middle here. Roz is in this door. We got a CDA agent down here. We got another popcorn looking window. What's weird about that is on the back you can see what level your popcorn is at via the Scream canister. So the little, what counts the, or laugh canister, you want to call it that, with the laugh canister, what counts the gigawatts is here on the back. This is adorable. What an adorable popcorn bucket. We'll find the strap at some point. It's going to be in this box somewhere separately. We'll locate it. In the meantime, though, I know in order to pack more stuff, Spencer will put all sorts of goodies inside the popcorn bucket, so we're going to have to take some stuff out of here. Oh, the strap is in here, okay. Oh, there's a character on the strap. This is a crazy cool popcorn bucket. So here's the strap. The strap has Randall, little rubber Randall, and then all these like warning symbols from the Scream canister are on here too. And then also there's this nice padded shoulder thing. You can wear this so it's nice and comfortable on your shoulder. This is one of the best buckets they've made. This is fantastic. How great. Now to get this other stuff somehow out of here. I don't know how he got this in because this plate is bigger than the opening. I'm gonna try my best. Well, first of all, he sent me some food packaging. So here's a Chucky from Universal Studios Japan. Here's a Chucky food package, which has little red good guys footprints all over it. And it says Universal Studios Japan. Oh, boy. This is a Duffy's Wonderful Voyage ceramic plate. Look at Duffy and Mickey. They're looking at the globe. Duffy's asking Mickey, Mickey, when can we travel again? When is that allowed? This is actually me with my Duffy asking him when I can go back to Japan. It says Duffy and Friends. Duffy and Friends on the back there. Very cute. Oh, that's not good. Oh wow, this is very old and I just slammed it. I'm gonna see if this still works. This is a Walt Disney's Song of the South mini music box that was sold in Japan at Tokyo Disneyland. In fact, look at that. Tokyo Disneyland logo there on the bottom. I'm trying to focus. Cool. And it says Walt Disney's Song of the South on the top there, and on the, we have all the Brares. All the Brares. I assume it's gonna play Zippity Doo Dah. If it even still works. It may not work anymore. Oh, it's very low. It kind of doesn't work anymore. Yeah. Not in the best condition, but it is very cool and I wanted it. Because it's probably not going to exist much longer. Okay. What is happening here? I have no idea what this is. The package is busted. So I'm very confused as to what's going on here. There's some pressed pennies in that popcorn bucket, but they're too small. Okay. These, it looks like they're erasers of Choco Crunch, Mickey-shaped Choco Crunch, but as erasers. The package got smashed, apparently, at some point. Look at the way that, it almost looks like it's on purpose, how perfectly this, like, pattern is that created in the crack in the plastic, but not intended. But if you look closely, it's individually wrapped Choco Crunch, but I think they're erasers. So they're Mickey-shaped Choco Crunch. They're in the little bags. This is, I know we never open regular Choco Crunch because I always buy like the anniversary tins, but this is what one of the regular tins looks like inside. They have Donald and the Chipmunks, Chip and Dale on there. It's very cute. I'm sad the package is damaged, but I'm sure it could be replaced. I'm sure he could send me another one of those. Of all the things to be broken in the box, probably the best option, right? Oh, we got another popcorn bucket. This is the Frozen Mythic Journeys popcorn bucket. So it's based on Frozen 2. Elsa, Anna, there's the Knock, the image of the Knock, the horse, the mythical horse creature. It's on here, the little symbols. The top is really cool with this snowflake fractal design that's actually embossed there. That's pretty cool. Let's see what's inside. Oh, I think we're gonna have a cute strap. Well, let's go to the close-up camera then. You can see the patterns better too. It's pretty cute. And it is gonna have a cool effect, which we're gonna show at the end, but yeah, very cool. The strap is adorable. The strap is Olaf. There he is. And I like warm popcorn. The strap has snowflakes on it. Stop laughing at that. The strap has snowflakes on it. It's very cute. Let's see what else got thrown in here though before we light this sucker up. I think we've got a Duffy mug. Duffy's Wonderful Voyage. Mickey, where are we going on our next adventure? Mickey asks Duffy, how are things? Duffy says, look, it's beautiful. Are you ready, Duffy? It's more of Mickey talking to a plush. The healthy relationship for sure. It's a cute mug. Cute mug. I'll wrap that back up. Remember, kids, pack your ceramics in a popcorn bucket. It's the safest place for them. Oh, that's it. That's all that's in here. Okay. So now the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh, there's a little, look at the Olaf silhouette. I didn't even know that. That's cute. How great is that? Changes colors, white, blue, you know, icy colors. Their popcorn buckets are just made so much nicer than the ones here. There are the lights coming back. And of course, the really thoughtful thing, I just love how thoughtful they are. This comes out, the whole light comes out, so you can easily replace the batteries and easily wash the inside of the bucket. There's still a plastic divider here anyway, so this doesn't touch the popcorn anyway. Just so thoughtful and so caring and such a nice quality product compared to the ones we get. Not that the designs aren't nice, but the production of ours is a little cheaper, right? Cut costs, cut some corners in places here in the US. So much bubble wrap. There's some books in here. Oh boy. So what these are, we'll spend a whole episode on these maybe someday. These are guides to collecting goods from the Tokyo Disney Resort. So every year, at one point, they would release a book that had all of the items that were released that year. How cool is that? So every year you'd know what you needed, what you missed in collectibles. You can go figure out what you're missing. How cool. I think we have several of these. I'm sad they don't make these anymore. This would make life a lot easier. Here's we got the 2002 goods collection. We've got a, wow, this is old, 98, 99. That was during their 15th anniversary. That's why Jester Mickey's there from their 15th anniversary. And we've got, oh wow, they were making these a long time ago. This is incredible. This is a 94, 95. Wow, they were thinking about people collecting their stuff even that early. That's wild. Look at this Pluto hat on the back. Oh, it's so cute. I can't wait to go through these and see what they released over the years. Oh, and this is like, there's a whole Splash Mountain page. Wow. All right, I can't wait to go through those after the show. That's gonna be fun. Okay, oh, there's more. They're on this side too. Hold on. We also have 2005. Got a whole stack. What is this crazy thing? So this is labeled for Micro Adventure, which was Honey, I Shrunk the Audience in Japan. They called it Micro Adventure. They didn't really understand what Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was, so there was no point naming it that. Has the Imagination Institute logo here on the back. Let's see what this is. Oh my goodness. I assume this was for cast members. So it's a Ziploc bag for some reason with the Micro Adventure pin, and it says, "New attraction Micro Adventure opening. Thank you for your dedicated service and your family's support." For Micro Adventure. The Micro Adventure logo is on the bag too, which is cool. So this is printed on the bag and then inside the sheet of paper with the pin in it. Let's do the zoom for the, I want to show people the pin maybe. The pin also, this was the 14th anniversary of Tokyo Disneyland, so the pin says 14th anniversary on it too. That's cool. The envelope's pretty sweet. I wish it was in better shape, but it's very old and very big, so I'm not surprised that it has some rough patches on it, but I assume it's also probably a pretty hard thing to find too. Seems like it would be a hard thing to find. Okay, I think we got a lot of mystery boxes here. I'm gonna move all my papers. Oh. We opened these a long time ago. I think there was a rogue box that Spencer lost of the Wonder Bulls. Go back on the Unplanned Downtime channel, some of the older unboxings. We opened the whole Wonder Bulls collection, which are all based on attraction posters. But we do have, we'll go to the close-up for these, Jake. So they did a new mystery set. Of course, I don't open these, so I'm sorry. I don't open these. But they did a couple new mystery box sets of some different icons from around the park. These are amazing as a Parks fan because they're all just weird statues and characters and things from the park. They're actually there. So this is the Arabian Coast set. Arabian Coast is one of the ports at Disney Sea. And so in here you have all sorts of things from Arabian Coast. There's Abu with a pot. There's the genie as a carousel ride vehicle. You could ride him on the carousel in Arabian Coast. There is Sinbad from Sinbad's Storybook Voyage, as well as Sleepy Shandu, the little tiger. Both of them from the final. That's the final scene before you disembark. He's saying goodbye, and actually no, he doesn't have the guitar in that part. The guitar is earlier. He's playing with the giant early in the ride. Shandu, as sleeping, is from the end of the ride. There's then the female assistant from the Magic Lamp Theater show, and then the mystery one, I'm going to spoil it, is this really cool animatronic snake that's in the pre-show of the Magic Lamp Theater, which was the very first animatronic to ever use the screen eyes, and that was done all the way back in 2001, so way before the U.S. parks were doing it. It became ubiquitous around 2011, 2012. Tokyo did it a decade earlier, which is insane given what projection and screen technology was back in 2001. It works flawlessly. It's really cool looking. Yeah, so that's that mystery set. Well, looks like there's a couple of those. Yeah, I know. I know some people on staff are big Shandu fans, so obviously anytime something Shandu comes out, Spencer ends up picking up a couple of those. This is a really cool set. These are Tokyo Disneyland mailboxes. So these are the mailboxes where you can mail actual letters to someone in the park, or postcards. And they have, what's cool is in the stationery stores, they actually have a little station where you can fill out postcards and stuff, so then you can just mail them straight from the park. And the park has a special postage stamp they put on, not a stamp like an adhesive sticker thing, but like an actual stamp image they put onto the envelopes and things, which is cute. Looks like, are these all Disney Sea or Disneyland? Oh, these are both parks, because there's a Nautilus. You'll see there's a Nautilus N there, so that's Mysterious Island. We could never imagine in the US to get a mystery set of figurines of mailboxes. This would just never happen. And I'm telling you, people would buy it, and they don't understand that here in the US. They just don't get it. Okay, this is a relatively new mystery set. These are the Club Mouse Beat figures. This is a show that happens at Showbase in Tomorrowland. And so it's the characters in their costumes from the show, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Chip and Dale. And they're keychains. They're little keychain characters in this case. This is something big. All right. This is relatively new, the Tokyo Disney Sea 20th anniversary, which is the Time to Shine. It's got this pretty box. All right. Get this protective sleeve off. Open the box. I assume this is the plate. Yes. I don't remember if we opened one of these already or not, but I'm gonna take it out so you can see it in all its glory. It's really, the 20th art is gorgeous. Look at that. So it's the 20th Time to Shine art with all the imagery from the park and the characters, and on a big ceramic plate on the back. It says 20th Time to Shine. This is what's interesting about Tokyo is tradition, right? So in the US parks, there are a lot of things that we used to make for every anniversary and every major event that just kind of over the years went by the wayside, probably as people stopped buying certain things. Ceramic plates used to be a really big thing, and even for the 50th, where they brought back a lot of weird old product like that, they did not bring back the big ceramic plates, which is interesting, right? Because what Vinylmation came back, which was a more recent thing. Obviously, the collectible plates go back to 80s, if not 70s. Actually, if you really want to get into it, they go back to the 50s at Disneyland. Usually this comes with a stand. There is a stand in here. I'm not going to take the whole thing out. Really, I mean, decorative plates go back to 50s at Disneyland, honestly. But specifically as park anniversary items, probably the first time you see that is sometime in the 70s, somewhere in that time frame. But Tokyo opened in '83. It was already like an established Disney souvenir thing, the collectible ceramic plate. They used to be a bigger thing in general, right? Because there'd be like Danbury Mint and all those places that would sell you like collectible plate series. They're all ceramic. I think in our society, it's kind of gone by the wayside. People don't really believe in collecting plates anymore, which makes some sense. It does seem like a weird out-of-date thing. I missed one. 2000. Look at Donald. Donald looks great. You can tell he's had some work done. This is neat. This is so Spencer went to Tokyo Disney Sea's 20th anniversary Time to Shine in concert. This is another amazing thing they do in Japan, right? They'll have actual concerts with an orchestra celebrating park music. And so they have a touring event that I was hoping I'd be able to go back to Japan for, but I couldn't because we're not allowed in. So they did a 20th anniversary Disney Sea concert. And this is the program from the concert. I'm gonna bust this open because I feel like it's gonna be cool inside. This is neat. So number one, like just the cover is great. And if you look closely, like shining off the cover are silhouettes of some of the park icons in a character form of them. Then we go inside. It's a program for a concert, so there's a whole like introductory part, and there's an introduction of the musicians, which is great. This is stuck to my hand. It's very pretty, and it'll walk you through all the phases. What's great here is there's some memories of some things past. So I see Legend of Mythica in there. Obviously, they play. God, I would have killed to have seen an orchestra perform Legend of Mythica live. That'd be wild. But a lot of shows, Big Band Beat, all sorts of memorable stuff from the 20-year history of inarguably the best Disney park in the world. I see another thing I would have killed to see live, they performed the Sinbad Storybook Voyage song, which was written by Alan Menken. They performed that live. Oh. Man, I wish I could have gone to this. Journey to the Center of the Earth, which has a beautiful Russell Brower. Russell Brower did Journey to the Center of the Earth. What's funny is Russell Brower also did the beloved Innoventions loop that was recently removed at Epcot. But Russell Brower, known in more recent years for doing a lot of music for Blizzard. So if you've played World of Warcraft and stuff like that, Russell's been a big part of the music in those games. Pretty much probably anything from Blizzard. I'd have to refer to his resume, but I mean, his Journey to the Center of the Earth score is haunting. His Innoventions loop is one of my favorite pieces of music ever done for the parks. The guy is wildly talented. Yeah, so there's little shots of different entertainment pieces in here and the people that perform them, and there's even a full. This is nice. I like that they have the full orchestra credited. That's great. This is wonderful. This is a thing for the 50th of Disney World. How great would this have been if they did a concert, man? That would have been. It's so hard to be a U.S. Parks fan. It just seems like they don't care. And then in Tokyo, they just do everything right. But in fairness, the Tokyo locals complain about a bunch of stuff, which, you know, I get, but at the same time, like, you don't know how good you have it. You really don't understand that. Okay. I got another mystery box set. This is the fountains of Disneyland and Disney Sea. Now, oh wow, that box took a beating. Wow. It's quite the dent. So there's a lot of really cool fountains in here. There's the Aquasphere from the entrance of Disney Sea. There is the Pinocchio fountain. There is the Agrabah fountain, which has become quite the Instagram spot over the years. There's the Gaston fountain, which is you may recognize from our new Fantasyland, but it's also in their new Fantasyland. There's a mystery fountain, which is it's going to be Cinderella at the Wishing Well, which we also have. The one that was, I mean, I would have bought this set anyway, but the one I was most excited about was the Toontown fountain, which is the one that's being ripped out at Disneyland right now, which is Mickey like holding a concert and you can step on the tiles and they make musical notes outside. I love this fountain so much, and it's this weird homage. It stayed through the project for so long. The original theme of Toontown was that there was this big Toontown like concert hall venue, which would have had live music and stage shows and things. And then the Mickey Mouse backstage meet and greet was attached to that. So obviously meeting Mickey backstage has always been the theme of the Toontown meet and greet. And that goes back to even Starland and Birthdayland in Florida. But even though the theater was removed, they kept that meet and greet, but also this fountain kept this musical conductor Mickey theme, even though that venue was cut away from the original Toontown at Disneyland. And it lived on, and luckily the fountain still lives on in Japan. It's being replaced by a fountain that's going to have color versions of the modern Mickey and Minnie, which I don't like. But this is a beautiful fountain. I'm so glad to own it in some sort of form. This is, to my knowledge, the only piece of merchandise ever of that fountain. So I'm very excited to own it. And as you see with these mystery sets, what's wild about them, the size changes. Like, look how much bigger this box is than the other ones we had before. It takes up more of your screen in this shot. So depending what the item is, they kind of scale them up and down, which I love. I love that. This is cool, and I'm still figuring out if I'm going to actually hang this at home or not. It's going to be the big camera. These are curtains. These are curtains to put up at home. They have a sky full of fireworks over the Tokyo Disney Resort. They're very colorful and gaudy, and I love them. I need to see what the length, I need to figure out the length on them. I think it says it on the package, but my plan is I'm going to hang these at home in my new apartment because I think they're really cool. And my whole living room's going to be Tokyo because obviously most people that visit the studio haven't been to Tokyo, so I don't put a lot of Tokyo stuff out here. So I figure a good place for the Tokyo stuff is at home where it's going to bring me a lot of joy. And I'm going to hang up these curtains to complete my Tokyo Disney living room. They're heavy, man. Wow. Oh, guess what's hiding at the bottom of the box? More of these books. We've got 2006. We've got 2003. We've got 2001. We've got 97, 98. Those are great. That's all of them. And then I've got some of my Funderful. I'm a member of Funderful, which is the fan club in Japan. So I have some booklets. Some booklets from Funderful. And, well, this is a nice thing to end on. Two of my favorite things we often get from Japan. Number one, popcorn boxes. So this is an old Christmas Fantasy popcorn box. I don't know what year this is from. It's really cool though. It looks like it's stained glass. Who doesn't want to eat popcorn out of a stained glass box? Seems safe. It's actually cardboard, obviously. And of course, a great thing to end on, file folders. We love our file folders very much. This is the Sakura Swirl, so cherry blossoms. It's cherry blossom season. In Japan, it's a wonderful time. I happened to be lucky enough one year to go to Tokyo during cherry blossom when they're in bloom. It is this wonderful cultural event. It's very sweet. You get together with your friends and you set up like a picnic table under the cherry blossom trees as they're falling off the tree. And you sit around and you drink under the cherry blossom tree. And it's very sweet. And it's, again, in Japan, you don't see these people break loose very often. You don't see them kind of relax and get away from the grind. But it's culturally acceptable to do so every year around this time when this happens. And it's just such a cool thing. It's obviously very pretty also. And so every year Tokyo will do some sort of merchandise. representing this. So this is Sakura Swirl. There's a postcard and a file folder. Very pretty. That's it. Box is empty. So we did it. Obviously, if you enjoyed this unboxing video, this Tokyo haul, there's always more to come. We're always getting more boxes. We'll keep doing this if you like it. If you do like it, please hit the like button and subscribe so we know to do more of these. Leave us a comment, below the video. Let us know what you like about it, what you don't like, what you'd like to see more of. We'd be happy to do it. And thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time here on Tom's Tokyo Haul.